Welcome to another deep dive. Today we're plunging into a field where passion, purpose, and profound impact really converge. We're talking about the world of immigration consulting and becoming an immigration reform specialist. For this deep dive, our mission is really to cut through the complexity, give you a clear roadmap, from essential steps to crucial distinctions for anyone looking to help immigrants navigate what can often be, well, a daunting system.
Yeah,
We've pulled together some incredibly insightful sources to guide us.
indeed. And it's a field with immense demand, but also specific regulations that truly require careful attention. We'll be exploring everything from understanding state-specific requirements to, well, the art of providing truly exceptional client service.
Okay, so let's unpack this first.
Right.
Why now? Why is now such a critical time for individuals to maybe consider this path? What's driving this demand for, knowledgeable and trusted professionals?
Well, what's fascinating here is just the sheer scale of the need.
Yeah.
We're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry, fundamentally built on individual human stories. Our sources reveal that on average, something like over 9 million family-based immigration applications are submitted to USCIS.
Wow, 9 million.
Yeah, that's the U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, the main agency handling these, submitted each year. And nearly 1 million individuals apply for citizenship annually. So this isn't just a business opportunity. It's really a foundational service for millions.
That really puts the people helping people aspect into stark relief, doesn't it? It sounds like the personal reward, helping someone achieve their dream of U.S. citizenship or reuniting families or maybe assisting dreamers with their DACA status, that's deferred action for childhood arrivals, right?
Right, a vital support program.
That reward must be just immense. It feels like it goes way beyond just paperwork.
Oh, it absolutely does. It's about providing essential support during some of the most significant life transitions someone will ever make. It's about being a guide, maybe even an advocate in some ways, ensuring due process, and, upholding America's rich history as a country built by immigrants. The impact really reverberates.
That brings us to a key question then. What exactly is an immigration forms specialist or consultant? It sounds like there's a very specific lane they operate in, distinct from, say, a lawyer.
Precisely. An immigration form specialist provides non-legal assistance. That's the key phrase. Non-legal assistance with completing, assembling, and submitting immigration forms to USCIS. Think of them as expert navigators for what can be incredibly lengthy, detailed, and frankly often confusing processes. They're like master form preparers who really get the nuances of the paperwork.
And I understand the titles. They can even vary by state, which seems like an important detail.
That's right. Our sources point that out. While immigration consultants is common in California, you might hear immigration assistance providers in states like New York or Georgia. So it's crucial to know what your specific state calls it because that often ties into the regulations. But what's consistently emphasized, no matter the title, is this. While you typically don't need a specific degree, expert specialized training is absolutely crucial for success and, importantly, for compliance.
Okay, this is where it gets really interesting and also really important because there's a very clear line in the sand, isn't there, between what an immigration consultant can do and what they absolutely cannot. How do we help someone understand those crucial distinctions?
This boundary is paramount. It's really designed to protect immigrants from fraud and exploitation. So let's break it down. What they can assist with. They can help clients meticulously complete the applications, translate answers accurately onto the forms. They can assist with gathering that whole myriad of supporting documents like birth certificates, tax returns.
Right, all the evidence needed.
Exactly. And even handle the submission of the forms to immigration authorities. A vital part of their role is also knowing when to refer clients to attorneys, when actual legal help is needed.
Okay, so that's the can do. What about the cannot?
Right, this is where the red lines are drawn. They absolutely cannot provide legal services or legal advice, period. They cannot represent clients in court or before administrative bodies, and crucially, they cannot choose which forms a client should file. That requires legal judgment.
Okay, that's a big one.
It is. Nor can they offer legal recommendations on a client's overall immigration strategy. It's also illegal to use misleading terms like notario or notario publico. These terms often imply legal authority in other countries, but here they can confuse clients into thinking they're lawyers.
Right, that's a well-known issue.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And they shouldn't advertise as licensed or certified in states where that's prohibited, like California or New York, unless the state law specifically allows it for their service.
That distinction about legal advice and choosing forms, It really seems like the most critical point. It sounds like knowing when to say, okay, you need a lawyer for this, is just as important as knowing how to fill out Form I-130 correctly.
Absolutely. It's a cornerstone of ethical practice.
Mm.
Are there specific times when that referral is just non-negotiable? Yes, definitely. Clients must be referred to an attorney if they require representation in immigration court for any reason, or if they need legal advice about their specific status, maybe complex issues around eligibility, or if they're seeking guidance on which specific forms to file for a situation that clearly needs legal strategy, not just clerical help. Building strong, ethical relationships with reputable attorneys isn't just smart business.
Mhm.
It's a vital part of safeguarding your clients and, frankly, your own practice.
So for someone listening who's thinking, okay, I resonate with this, I want to do this, what's the practical roadmap? Our sources lay out 10 essential steps for launching this kind of business. Let's dive into those.
Okay, these steps really do form the bedrock of its successful and, crucially, compliant practice.
Where do we begin? Step 1.
First, and arguably the most important, determine your state regulations. Non-negotiable. Some states, like California and New York, have specific rules registration, background checks, surety bonds.
Okay.
Others, and this is key, like Colorado, Oregon, Texas, Washington, actually prohibit non-attorney immigration consultants altogether. So you must verify your specific state's laws before you do anything else.
Wow, okay. That's a powerful first filter indeed. What's next once you know your state allows it?
Second, acquire professional training. And this isn't just about learning to fill out forms. It's about understanding the nuances of non-legal assistance, proper assembly, submission according to USCIS specs. Good training, delivered by actual immigration experts, will also cover compliance and essential business practices. It crucially teaches you to spot those red flags when a client needs a lawyer. That protects everyone.
Right, so training is key for both competence and client protection. What about the business mechanics?
That leads right to step 3. Develop a solid business plan. This isn't just for getting a loan, it's your living guide. It should include an executive summary, a thorough market analysis. Who are your competitors? What's your niche? A solid sales and marketing strategy, your operational plan, realistic financial projections. It helps define your value. Fourth, register your business properly. Choose a good name. Register it locally, state, maybe federal. You might use a DBA doing business as, or maybe form an LLC or incorporate for liability protection.
And once the legal structure is set up, then comes the physical space, I assume.
Exactly. Fifth, set up your office. Needs to be professional. Could be a dedicated home office, rented space, even co-working. But it needs the right tech, furniture, supplies, ensuring privacy and efficiency is key. Sixth, create a professional website or online presence. Today, that's just essential. A user-friendly website showing your services, your expertise, that's non-negotiable. Plus, active social media, maybe listings in online directories for visibility.
It really sounds like professional appearance, both physical and digital, is crucial for building that trust factor. What about building connections within the field?
Absolutely vital. Seventh, network with other professionals. Connect with immigration lawyers for those referrals we talked about.
Right.
But also notaries, tax preparers, translators. These connections are gold for referrals and just staying in the loop on industry insights. Eighth, develop compelling marketing materials. Professional business cards, clear brochures, maybe flyers. Things you can hand out at networking events, leave at local businesses, community centers.
So getting the word out clearly, professionally, and then how do you actually get those first clients through the door?
That brings us to 9. Offer free consultations. It's an excellent strategy, showcases your expertise, builds initial trust, lets you discuss needs before anyone commits, kind of a low-risk entry point.
Makes sense.
And finally, 10th, but maybe it should be first. Provide exceptional customer service.
Yeah.
Sounds obvious, right?
Yeah, but critical.
Especially in this field. Being responsive, attentive, empathetic, it's absolutely crucial. Exceeding expectations. That leads to positive word of mouth, which is the best kind of marketing, and sustainable growth.
That's a really comprehensive blueprint for getting started. And beyond those initial 10 steps, our sources also emphasize that ongoing practices are just as vital, like having a clear client contract.
Oh, absolutely. A strong client contract is paramount. It should meticulously outline the services, the fees, and very importantly, those limitations of your non-legal role. Be crystal clear. And A robust record-keeping system, vital for compliance and efficiency. Many states require client records be kept for a specific number of years.
Oh, okay.
You have to keep documents secure, return all originals, promptly keep copies, of course, and strictly comply with state record-keeping laws. Avoids penalties.
Good point. Now, for someone just starting, it probably helps to know what specific forms they'll likely be dealing with most often. Can you give us a quick rundown of the really common ones?
Sure. Our sources highlight several that are often the bread and butter of this work. There's Form I-130, the petition for alien relative, often the first step for family reunification. Form N-400, that's the application for naturalization for citizenship.
Okay.
Form I-485, application to register permanent residence or adjust status getting the green card. Form I-765, application for employment authorization or the work permit. And Form I-90, application to replace permanent resident card, lost green card, expired, etc. Mastering those 5 gives you a really strong foundation.
That's super helpful. And beyond the traditional marketing materials, the brochures and flyers, what are some other really effective strategies for reaching potential clients today?
Yeah, successful marketing now really leverages digital and community connections. Creating a strong Google business profile is essential for local search. People need to find you easily in their area. Engaging actively on social media, Facebook, Instagram, maybe LinkedIn helps build your brand and connect with specific communities. And partnering with local community organizations, especially those serving immigrant populations. That can be incredibly effective for outreach and building trust.
Oh, and it's worth noting, notary publics. Given their existing community trust and walk-in clientele, they can often work as immigration form specialists. But some states do restrict how they can advertise those services alongside their notary work. So another thing to check locally.
Okay. As we wrap up this exploration, it's just so clear that this journey, becoming an immigration consultant or a form specialist, it requires real careful planning, dedication, and a true passion for helping immigrants.
It really is more than just launching a business. It's about making a tangible, positive impact on individual lives and really on the fabric of communities. So thinking about this, what does it all mean for you listening right now? Maybe you already have experience as a notary or a tax preparer or a translator. Imagine the unique advantage you might have. Now, consider the profound shift you could bring to someone's life, guiding them through what might be one of their biggest dreams, like navigating the path to becoming a U.S. citizen. How would that feel? To not just assist, but to truly empower someone as they make that transition from legal permanent residency to American citizenship. It's such a direct human connection in a field that desperately needs knowledgeable, compassionate guides.
It really is. It's a path that offers deep personal fulfillment.
Definitely something to mull over as you consider the possibilities for making a real difference, one form, one family, one dream at a time.